Hey there, MrQuora here. Welcome to another episode of Did You Always Wanted to Know? In today's video we will get to know about the 12 top secret military operations in history. Sounds interesting, isn't it? So why don't you go ahead and smash that like button, to encourage me to keep bringing such interesting videos for you. By the way, if you are new to this channel, please click that subscribe button, and do not forget to also click that bell icon as well, to get notifications of all our upcoming videos. Oh, by the way, if you subscribe to this channel and write subscribed in the comments below, I will give you a shout out, in one of my next videos. Now it is time to get started then. It is not news that military outfits all over the world have large, sealed-off archives of highly classified information. Secret operations have been essential functions of military organizations right from the outset, with various objectives carried out behind both enemy and friendly lines. These operations usually permit no publicizing. However, we know a number of them either because a disgruntled insider decided to leak information, or because a zealous reporter caught a scent and refused to stop sniffing, or perhaps government or military authorities decided to declassify them. Despite those we do know about, so many more will remain secrets forever. But here are the top 12 known secret operations in history. Number 1. Operation Ike. Following the Allied invasion of Sicily and bombing of Rome, the Grand Council of Fascism lost confidence in Mussolini and ultimately arrested him. Hitler became concerned about the incident because of Mussolini's usefulness in keeping Italy in the war. Italy would be beyond Hitler's grasp if Mussolini got transferred to the Allies. Thus, he gave the order for Operation Ike to proceed. Waffen-SS officer Otto Skorzeny was a major participant in this operation. Mussolini's captors moved him around to several different locations in a bid to make him untraceable. However, after several false starts, wrong turns, and dead ends, Skorzeny's agents eventually narrowed down Mussolini's location, Campo Imperatore Hotel, located in the Gran Sasso Massif in the heights of the Apennine Mountains. On the 12th of September 1943, Skorzeny and his team of 16 commandos joined up with paratroopers, landing with gliders on the mountaintop. Within 10 minutes, they had stormed the hotel, cut off all communication lines, subdued about 200 Carabinieri guards, and rescued Mussolini all without firing a single shot. Number 2. Operation Orchard. This was a secret strategic bombing operation executed by the Israeli Mossad on an alleged nuclear reactor known as the Al-Kabar site in the Deir ez-Zor region of Syria. In order to deny Syria nuclear weapons capability, the Israeli government decided to strike Syria's secret nuclear facility in accordance with the 1981 Begin Doctrine. Serious concerns about Syria's retaliation plagued the operation, but the Israeli government remained undeterred, and launched the mission on September 6, 2007. For 11 years following the bombing of the Al-Kabar site, the truth about the attack was not known. On one hand, Syria denied having an ongoing nuclear program and did not cooperate with investigators from the International Atomic Energy Agency. On the other hand, nobody came out to claim responsibility for the raid. Evidence of a nuclear reactor emerged on the site in 2009, and in April 2011 it was confirmed that indeed, a nuclear reactor had been at that location. However, Israel did not come out to claim responsibility for the attack until 2018. Number 3. Operation Gunnerside. This was a secret operation conducted by a group of 9 British-trained Norwegian commandos on the evening of the 27th of February 1943. The commandos infiltrated Nazi Germany's Vemork hydroelectric plant in Rjukan, Norway, where Germany was running an atomic bomb project using heavy water. The Allies naturally didn't want Germany to complete their atomic bomb project and thus decided to launch the raid. The destruction of the facility crippled Germany's atomic bomb project for months. When the Germans decided to move the remaining heavy water to Germany through Lake Tyn, Norwegian resistance fighters sank the ferry transporting the heavy water. This mission is said to be the most successful sabotage operation in World War II. Number 4. Operation Wrath of God. This was a secret assassination campaign by the Israeli Mossad, aimed at eliminating all individuals involved in the killings at the 1972 Munich Olympics. That tragedy had resulted in the deaths of 11 members of the Israeli Olympic team. Mossad identified members of the Palestinian Black September Organization, as well as members of the Palestine Liberation Organization, as culprits of the massacre. In late 1972, Mossad began its secret mission of revenge. The first assassination took place on the 16th of October 1972, and it is said that the mission continued for over 20 years. Number 5. Operation Fortitude South. Just before D-Day, the Allies needed something to distract the Germans, to increase the Allies' chances of a successful invasion. D-Day was a large-scale operation, and no doubt one of the largest invasions in history. To fool the Germans, the Allies required a distraction of equal complexity. Thus came Operation Fortitude South. Through this mission, the Allies fed the Germans fake intelligence, making them believe that the Allies were actually heading for Pas-de-Calais. The Allies went to great lengths, creating a fake invasion force, making realistic preparations, and even appointing the famous General George Patton as commander of the fictitious invasion force. When D-Day finally came and the Allies stormed the shores of Normandy, there was a substantial concentration of German forces in Pas-de-Calais waiting to repel an enemy force that was never coming. Number 6. Operation Grief. During the Battle of the Bulge, Adolf Hitler called upon Waffen-SS Commando Otto Skorzeny to secure at least one of the bridges around the Meuse River before Allied forces destroyed all of them. Skorzeny had earned Hitler's trust following his remarkable successes in previous missions. As part of Operation Grief, Skorzeny deployed a handful of German soldiers who could speak English to infiltrate Allied lines. Their purpose was to start a wave of confusion from within the Allied lines in order to weaken morale. These soldiers, thanks to falsified documents and convincing uniforms, wreaked havoc in Allied territory. They destroyed communication lines, switched road signs, spread false information, and began a storm of panic and confusion. Although Skorzeny's main objective was ultimately unsuccessful, these German shenanigans caused a slowdown in operations as the Allies desperately searched for the phony troops, suspecting almost everyone, and sometimes mistakenly imprisoned their own soldiers. So that was on the first part of the video on 6 of the 12 secret military missions. Hope you found it interesting? The link to the second part of the video is going to be in the description below when published. Well, that's all for today's video. If you liked today's video then please like and share this video. Also if you are new to this channel, then please consider subscribing, to watch similar videos in future. Thanks for watching today. So until my next video, take care, stay safe and goodbye.